Welcome. Let's just go outside real quick. Restart this bitch. Alright, it's a nice ass day. I just want to show you my town. This West Dallas, bro. It's New Berlin, Milwaukee. Welcome to Greenfield, Hill's Corners. You know what I'm saying? This Gianna's home, Gianna's city, Gianna's town. Thanasis Costas Alex. Alex. You know what I'm saying, bro? This is MemoRayjr County. Welcome. Sim City, if you will. No, that's my cat's name, though. Home of the Somalians. Looking at this. No, that's my cat's name, bro. If you just flew in, welcome. Hit you in my flyland, hit you in my flyland. Wiz Khalifa looking ass, nigga. Nah, let's get it, bro. I just realized I could like do live me's or fucking YouTube lives, and like people start adding me, and I get more subscribers like that. Like I'll do a live, I'll do a YouTube, and I gain like 2 subscribers each live, and that's progress, bro. If I do a YouTube live, and I get 2 subscribers each one, that's progress. All I need is 1,000 to start getting paid. It's gonna take a while, but we gonna get it. Finally lined my shit up, lined my beard up. I was looking rough for a little bit. This was looking all rough. I just finally lined it up this morning, so I'm looking kind of crispy. Glory to God. But I want to get it. I want to get this started, bro. I want some new shit, bro. Shout out anybody listening in any galaxies, universes, in the future, in the past, present, any dimensions, any realms. If this a fucking book, that God turned this shit into a book, and you know what I'm saying, on this fucking journey, whatever chapter you in, bro, whatever you know what I'm saying, wherever, however, whenever, you know what I'm saying, you wondering how the earth behave, you know what I'm saying. I'm watching Lost, bro, so if you wondering about some mysteries and shit, you wondering like, you trying to, you seeking God, and you wondering, what's up, Meon, or whatever the fuck, 444, what's good, bro? It's 6 people, say 6 people here, but if it's 6,000, 6 million, it say 12 now. If it's 12,000, 12 million, 12 billion, 12 trillion, 12 gazillion, you know what I'm saying? We gotta believe, gotta dream big. I'm watching Lost, my nigga, and it's some shit in this show, my nigga, that I'm trying to depict and trying to solve a fucking mystery, my nigga. Like if I'm a detective, a spy, my nigga, if I'm the FBI, if whatever the fuck I am, I'm just a hooper, my nigga. I'll put the volume down, my nigga. If it's too loud, I'll put the volume down. Hell yeah, I feel you, bro. Don't trip. I got you, bro. Don't trip. If it's too loud, my nigga, I'll put the volume down, my nigga. Like, anyway, bro, I'm just vaping, you know what I'm saying? Got the lining looking decent, crispy, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's only gonna last a couple more days or weeks, then I gotta re-crispy it up again, redo it. And the back, I already gotta get the back done by my barber and shit, cause I don't be liking to do the back. It's a mission to do the back on my own. So if you guys want to share this shit to other people so I could get more subscribers, so I can start getting some money off this shit, go ahead and do it. But I just want to talk to y'all about this fucking Lost shit, bro. It's fucking Jack, my nigga. It's Kate. It's Sawyer. Those are the main 3 that you gotta know about. And if in the future, bro, they turn my fucking YouTube channel into a book, or another new show, whatever the fuck I gotta do, bro, I just want to talk about this show Lost, bro. It's Kate, Sawyer, and Jack. That's the top 3. They're kind of in a love romance triangle. But I want to tell you that it's mainly fucking Sawyer and Jack, or fucking Sawyer and Kate. They pretty much end up together throughout. They end up making love and shit. They end up getting together, but Jack and Kate, they kind of in love too, and they end up kissing and shit. They end up getting together in the future. I don't know if I'm like not supposed to spoil it for you, or if it don't fucking matter. Like this shit is just for my own fucking like this is just a fucking journal entry for my own fucking YouTube. You know what I'm saying? This is just my YouTube. I'm gonna go back to this shit in the future, like when I'm older, and just remember that I posted this shit, and like it's my journal entry. It's just my fucking YouTube. And for anybody else who fuck with me, listen to my who mess with me, who respects me, who loves me, I just want to talk about what I remember from the past 2 times that I watched. It's Lost. Yeah, bro, I play basketball. I'm a basketball player, basketball star, basketball bench player, whatever the fuck I gotta be. A sixth man, but I am a basketball player. I play ball, yeah. Definitely in cahoots with the NBA. Been following the NBA. Been playing 2K, NBA 2K since it been out. Probably since NBA Live 2005. That's probably when I first was introduced to the game. The earliest I could think of is NBA Live. What's up, Zamir? God bless, brother. Zamir123. Shout my brother Zamir123. Go follow him. But yeah, I'm watching Lost, bro. And I'm about to just get lost in Lost, if that makes sense. I'm about to relive this shit for the 3rd time. I watched it when I was fucking 22. Now I'm 33. And I'm watching it for a 3rd time. I'm about to relive this shit again. And I'm about to try to help the motherfuckers that's lost and lost, or just the cast that's living in this Lost. And they do end up getting saved from Lost. There's like 6 people that get saved from the island. They go and live. There ends up being a baby that's delivered on the island. I forgot the white girl's name, the blonde girl's name, from Australia or something. She has, yeah, you're welcome, bro. There's the lady, she gives birth on the island. It's like Kate helps her give birth on the island, and on some crazy shit, bro. I'll tell you some crazy shit. On some crazy shit, bro. What I remember is Kate or somebody, one of the characters, sees themselves from the past or some shit. No, somebody time travels or some shit and sees a moment from the past, if that makes sense. Okay, so Kate, I'm talking about a moment from Lost. The moment that the blonde girl from Australia is delivering the baby, and Kate is helping her deliver the baby. One of the time travelers is hiding in the woods, in the dark. There's like a campfire or something. Kate is helping deliver the baby, the white girl, and basically somebody travels to the past after all the aftermath of everything. They I think they might have gotten saved already, but they have to time travel back again. And basically they see the baby being delivered again, but I think Sawyer time travels or something and sees the baby being delivered again. And it's just a crazy ass like moment. I remember that's the first moment. And this is what I'm gonna be doing, recalling everything that I remember from Lost, or maybe just, I mean, because that's what I'm on. Or I'll just do, maybe this will be the new thing that I do. Because I don't know what you guys do, but that's what watching Netflix is. It's like you watch the show for a second time, you remember what you watched, and like those memories come back in whatever moment, whatever time, but you get those memories back once you watch the show for a second time at whatever moment, you get those memories back, and it's like a new memory stored in your mind, a flashback. So it's really cool. And but instead of just thinking it, I'm saying it out loud, and I'm documenting it in a YouTube format for somebody to hear and actually like read, in essence. Like if it could be turned into a book or be listened to or to be watched, if this could be turned into a movie of its own. I don't know. I'm just being creative, and I want more followers on my YouTube. And I learned that I could get more followers or more YouTubers, more subscribers when I do when I do lives, YouTube lives like this. When I go live on YouTube, people follow me. YouTube or something, they reach out to new subscribers, and they have people follow me. Like I'm at 218 right now. I was just at 211. So once I did more YouTube lives, I don't know, in 2 days or whatever, 1 day, 2 days, I got yeah, bro, thank you. Thanks for supporting me. Yeah, I'm just talking about Lost. Let's see. I could tell you what happens in Lost. Pretty much, there's this guy John, and he wants to go. He gets saved from the island or something, but he realizes that he has to go back to the island. So he thinks that he has to die to go back to the island. So he wants to hang himself or commit suicide because he believes, or he's been told, that he's gonna resurrect, or so he's planning to kill himself or to hang himself because he's been told that he's gonna resurrect and just resurrect back on the island. So what the Lost show does is they make it seem like that's what happens, but there's a character named Ben that prevents him from killing himself because Ben kills him instead. Like, what the fuck? Why the fuck Ben kills John? John was about to kill himself on his own. He was like about to hang himself because Ben convinces John that he's like, John, you have to go back to the island. You have to save everyone or whatever the fuck. You have to go back to the island. It's the only way. And then so that John's like, all right, I have to go back. But the only way to get back to the island is to die and to kill himself. So John is like, all right, I'm gonna hang. He's like, he's gonna hang himself. He's just about to hang himself, but then Ben walks in the room, and then Ben kills John on some crazy shit. And then Lost makes it look like John resurrected, and that John is the one that when Ben killed John, John resurrected, like we all thought. But then later on, we realized that it wasn't really John. So that's the thing about Lost. It's confusing. It's like, so then where the fuck is John? What the fuck really happened to John? If Ben killed John, supposedly Ben killed John and John resurrected. They made it look like, okay, Ben killed John and then John resurrected. Like, whoa, Ben was right. John killed himself, and then he was right. John hung himself, and then he resurrected on the island, and it made it look like that's what the fuck happened. Like, they showed a scene of John. He had like a fucking suit over his head, and he was kind of like squatting or some shit, and they did like a scene like the camera slowly going on, and it was like, whoa, what the fuck? John resurrected. But John didn't hang himself. Ben killed him. So then John resurrects, but later on we realized that it wasn't John. It was this other white guy who had already been on the island with his brother, who had been on the island, who had turned into, in essence, this monster that from the beginning of the show kind of starts to haunt them and like spy on them and scare them. And from the beginning, that's the creature or the fucking thing that they're like, it kind of looks like Jurassic Park and shit. It fucking tries to scare them, and we're like, what the fuck is this thing? It's like black smoke, and it's like, but this black smoke is literally this white guy and his brother or some shit. It's crazy. But there's more to it. There's like, so I'm trying to remember it all, but but yeah. So I'm wondering like, what the fuck really happened to John then? Did he just die? Like Ben killed him and that's it? Or could we think some shit into existence for John? Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's help John. What the fuck happened to John? Let's think some positive shit for John. Like maybe he did resurrect and he got a twin on the motherfucking island. I don't know, cause like they made it look like he resurrected on the island, cause the creature or the other white guy who was the black fog or the black smoke is on the island as John's fucking face, but it's really the white guy who is the black smoke, the evil black smoke monster, who is really the other white guy who has a brother and who had already been on the island for like God knows how long and however many years from like the past and shit, like plenty hundreds of years, and they had been stuck on the island and shit. Oh, you got me 10 people, bro? Thank you, bro. Yeah, I like Jackie Chan though. Yeah, Jackie Chan, one of my favorite actors, bro. He's funny in Rush Hour, you know what I'm saying? And then with what's his name? Chris Tucker? Please tell me I got that name right, because I love Chris Tucker. I should search Chris Tucker. If that's his name, bro, please don't tell me I forgot Chris Tucker's name, bro. I should search him on Instagram, following his stuff on social media, and Jackie Chan, bro. I should have been followed them on like social media and shit. But yeah, bro. Trying to get better at eye contact, like fucking just work on my fucking eye contact. I'll be straight. But yeah, I got a tattoo. Anyway, bro. So yeah, right now, I'll just tell you what the fuck's going on. They just landed. I'll try to like change it up. They just fucking landed. Instead of a plane crash, they landed on fucking Lost on this island. I don't know. Okay, so there was a plane crash or whatever the fuck. Now they're here on this island. But they're okay. Nobody's injured except for fucking John. He's in a wheelchair and shit. But or he used to be, but now he has powers. That's the fucking thing of this show. John has powers. The island has given John powers. That's the thing about Lost. The island has given John powers, like supernatural abilities. He used to be in the wheelchair, but now John has been given supernatural abilities or whatever from God to walk. He can walk, and he has his ability to walk again and his strength to walk from God. So that's kind of what this show is about, is the spiritual journey and this spiritual enlightenment or whatever the fuck from God, that the island has given John this ability. So this show is about John and his walk with God, and he's like the father of the group, and he has his walk with God. If anything, his relationship with God has gotten stronger, his faith, because God has healed him and has given him the ability, a second chance, and he can now walk again. He can now have a second chance, a second life on this island, and he has the ability to walk again, and his a new life, a new adventure, and he can be free and yeah. So John, it's about John and Jack and Kate and Sawyer and look, the Asian lady, and there's Kate. So yeah. Um so yeah. I'm just watching this, bro. I'll tell you more as the show like progresses. But yeah, I do like Gemini Man. That's a good movie with Will Smith, bro. He basically is like, it's kind of similar. It's like Will Smith seeing like a younger version of him, and then he has to fight a younger version of him. But then he makes peace with the younger version of him, and convinces the younger version of him that who his younger version's father really isn't a good person, and then the younger version of him has to kill his father because his father isn't treating him right or some shit. And then but yeah, it's about Will Smith and his younger self, and then they end up being on the same page and on the same team. But yeah, I used to like that show. It was interesting how I watched that Gemini show when I was younger, once upon a time, and then I watched it when my mind was a little bit younger. I was watching football, and then I watched it a second time when my mind grew a little bit, and it's almost like it wasn't the same. Yeah, bro, I'll be reading my comments. You know what I'm saying? It's not too many comments, like, but I'm reading them. But yeah, what I'm saying is like I could tell, or whatever the fuck, that my mind had shifted, or my mind grew, or the world changed, or is it possible that the movie changed? Like, okay, this is what I'm saying. And I have another example. I was watching Black Adam one time. I watched Black Adam. Hold on, this about to be interesting. Okay, I watched Black Adam one time, then I watched it for a second time like weeks later or something. And it's almost like it wasn't the same movie. It's almost like parts of the movie was added that wasn't there before. Like the movie wasn't intriguing, wasn't as good, but then I watched it for the second time, and it's almost like me watching it for the first time, it's like I gave the movie feedback or input, and then the second time around the movie got better. It's like me watching it for the first time, I gave it input. I in essence, I don't know how to say it, but like the second time I watched it, it was like now the movie had life. Now the movie was interesting. Now, like the movie was like, yeah, interesting. Now I wanted to watch it. But the first time it was like, I didn't really like it. But the second time, it's like the movie had changed. Does that make sense? Like me watching it changed it. The second time around that I watched it, there was new characters in it. I was like, what the fuck? This ain't the same movie that I watched. It's the same movie. It's the same Black Adam movie, but after watching it for the first time, it's almost like, I don't know, did they edit it because they wanted my feedback of me watching it? And then once they got my feedback, they changed it and they edited it. They added new characters. They added a new scene, whatever the fuck. So it's interesting what technology is that they would do something like that. And maybe that's the same shit they did with Lost or other shit. Or the other movie that I just mentioned that I just forgot. Damn, I lost my train of thought, but yeah. So yeah, look, I'm not gonna show it, but they literally just chill on the beach, fish, hang out. I mean, they ain't shit to do. They're lost on the beach. Wait, trying to find a fucking. Okay, so now God's speaking to me. about what happens. Hold on, let me get the vape, bro. This shit is so interesting. I'm just thankful to be seeking God, y'all. I went to the library today. I started reading up my book. I took notes. I was underlining, circling shit, and I'm just on fire for God and for reading, bro, in general, bro. And the NBA season started, bro. It's like all just taking place at the same time. Oh, what? There's some orange juice right here from earlier. I'm about to drink. Is this shit fresh? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Fuck is you talking about? Gay ain't a bad word if you think about it. Gay means happy anyway. I've been gay forever. I'm a happy individual. Gay means happy. I am a very gay individual. I'm happy as can be. Looking at ass nigga. Gay means happy. Why does it have to mean homosexual? Gay means happy. Or once upon a time it meant happy. But yeah, I'm not gay. I'm straight. I like pussy. Or I don't mean to curse if that's a curse word, but I am into women. But otherwise, what ends up happening on the fucking Lost show is I'm gonna just get to the end of this shit. I mean, I could let go of the beard. I just like usually what I do is. No, yeah, I could get some contacts for just for you, just because you asked and because you're the boss of life, and I care about what you want. Or never mind, but hey. That's a good idea. Some good input. That's a good reminder. I've been wanting to get my contacts back, and if I want to hoop, you know what I'm saying. If I want to be a hooper again, like I used to, I'm gonna have to get the contacts. And if y'all wanted to see me without glasses, there y'all go. You know what I'm saying. This is how I look without glasses. And if it's girls, you know what I'm saying, you wanted to get a little quick screenshot, you know what I'm talking about, without glasses, here you go. There you go. Smile real quick. Looking at. Anyway, so what ends up happening is, in Lost, they end up like fucking making a raft. Okay, so damn, this shit's speaking to me. Okay, so it's the Asian guy, Sawyer, and then the black guy. They go on. Everybody they work together to make a fucking raft, a big ass fucking raft, and they make the raft and they go out to sea to fucking try to get help to here, bro, let me go like this. Yeah, bro, I don't know. It don't matter as long as they here, bro, because God gonna impact them with my voice. That's all they need is to hear my voice, and they gonna get impacted by my voice. The word of God is so powerful that my voice, that's all God needs is for my voice to hear, to impact them, you know what I'm saying? Like that's all they need. All I gotta say is like one motherfucking verse and it's gonna impact them. I don't even gotta say a motherfucking verse. And my voice is, you know what I'm talking about? Anyway, God gonna impact them and they gonna be saved. They gonna be on their way to salvation. That's what this is. It's a fellowship. Welcome to the fellowship. Even if you talking shit, it's like, glory to God, you in this bitch. You kind of have no choice but to just, you gonna get impacted for Christ for eternity. Anyway, I'm not gonna go there. I don't wanna go there. We should never go there. Looking nice. I'll be on my Chris Brown shit anyway. But Yeah, no, I just cut my shit. My shit was a fro. I just cut my shit. And I just grew this shit. I usually have the short. I usually just have the patch and shit, just the circle. And then this shit, I shave all this shit. And usually I go like this too. But I left this shit this time. And then I usually trim it up. And the back, I didn't even do the fucking back. But anyway, they make a fucking raft. Jack, wait, not Jack, Sawyer, the Asian guy and the black guy. They make a fucking raft. I think they even take the fucking kid, the black guy and the son. They go on a fucking raft. And what the fuck, they get saved by some fucking pirates and shit. But the pirates end up being bad. They fucking take the little black boy. They fucking take the black boy, ransom and shit. And then fucking they have to go rescue the black boy. What is it, like checkers? And shit. After, so they go rescue the black boy in time. So it's crazy, bro. This shit is all crazy. I forgot the black boy name. African American boy. You play checkers with your pop? But yeah, right now it's literally here, bro. It's John. It's literally John, and there go the black boy right there.
Yeah, I know. We move a lot.
They talking.
She got sick. She died a couple of weeks ago.
Literally. Thank you very much. I do want to work on my cussing. And if this is God speaking to me, I'm thankful because I have been talking to God about not cussing. So yeah, I do want to tell you that I am working on that. But I want to share with you that my life is hard. It's not like I'm not trying. You know what I'm saying? My life, shit's hard. So fuck you, nigga. I'm a cuss. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna take it into consideration. Thank you. But shit's hard out here. You know what I'm saying? I gotta protect myself and my family. So.
How long have you been recording?
Just 32 minutes.
Yeah, and that's gonna eat up your memory of your phone.
No, this is YouTube. It doesn't go to my phone. No, but I'm definitely working on my cussing. I want to listen to more worship music too. But God been speaking to me about cussing because I feel like cussing is just, sometimes people use cussing to protect themselves. Like, cussing is like, well, some people use it, abuse it, but for me, I use it kind of just some people just use it to protect themselves, or like to it's just an exclamation point of words, like an emphasis of words. So like it depends how you use it. But for some people it's just you haven't grown your vocabulary enough yet, so you just say, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lack of like education. You have to grow your mind and shit, looking ass. No, I know when to cuss and when not to. I'm just chilling here, vibing, so like, but I do want to work on that shit. So yeah, I am working on that though. So this is the white girl that I was talking about. She is pregnant on the fucking island, and this is Kate. There's Kate. There's the Indian guy. There's Kate right there. There's Sawyer. Sawyer's the blonde guy. He's kind of one of the leaders, one of the more, I don't know how to describe it, but he's one of the characters that, like the heart of the show, one of the characters who got heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll get into depth with what I mean and shit, but like, I don't know if that makes sense or if I'm wrong or right on that, but like, am I right when I say that Sawyer is like he got heart? I mean, the fact that he ends up with Kate anyway, you know what I'm saying? He ends up with Kate, like he literally just shot this animal. He literally just shot this animal down that was about to attack them. That makes him one of the leaders of the show. Him and Jack are like the fathers of the show. Like,
It's pretty fair.
I mean, the Indian guy too, but
No.
it's
No, that's a
literally
tiny, teeny version.
Sawyer is one of the leaders. Kate is strong too. She, y'all want to hear about Kate? Kate, so Kate is a fugitive. Kate is on the run. I forget why she's a fugitive, what she did, but she's literally, she's like on the plane before the crash or whatever the fuck. She was in handcuffs. So she literally escapes being a fugitive when she lands on the island. Like I'm just remembering all this shit. That's why. For Halloween, bro, I want to be Iron Man, bro, because I remember a time when my social anxiety was so bad, and like I could barely just be around cars and shit. I had to rock an Iron Man mask, and it had eye holes and a mouth hole. Hold up.
Just do the best you can, okay?
Dang, bro, this girl just texted me. I have to talk to her. She looked good too. She basically complimented me and said I look good and shit. That's what's up, bro. Glory to God. But no, what the fuck was I saying? The Iron Man mask that I used to wear, it had eye holes and a mouth hole, but I was so shy back then. Kind of like Shay Gilgis Alexander. My name, his name is Shay, but my name was fucking Raymond, but I was shy. Kind of similar to Shay, but I was just shy and shit. But the mouth hole, there was the eye holes and the mouth hole, but I put the mask up a little bit. I was so fucking shy that I had to use the mouth hole as fucking eye hole as my fucking, I would look through the mouth hole as my eyes. And that's how fucking, like, I wanted to hide from the world, but I was looking through the mouth hole of the fucking mask of the Iron Man, like looking like squinting through the fucking mouth hole of the Iron Man mask, like so I would hide from the cars, just looking through the fucking mouth hole of the Iron Man mask, just so I could fucking hide from my social anxiety and shit. That's how fucking bad my social anxiety was. I used to take Z-Quil and shit to like. Yeah, bro, I want to talk to her after this shit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go holla at her, bro. I'm gonna end this live and I'm gonna go holla at her. It's good enough for now. I talked about this shit. Anyway, to the end of Lost, Kate, Sawyer, Jack, the Indian dude, the Asian girl, the Asian guy, and the baby, and the Australian girl, they all get saved on Lost. There was like they get in touch with like a fucking helicopter or some shit, and they get in touch with people, and they get saved from the island, and they go back to the States and shit, and they live their lives for a couple years, 6 years, 3 years, but then they all go back to the fucking island or some random ass shit. Oh yeah, and Hugo, the fat guy with long hair. He's kind of the heart of the show too. They make the show as if he's the heart of the show in the sense of the comedy aspect of the show. He's the funniness of the show, the comedy aspect, the in that sense, the heart of the show, the funny side of the show. When the show is is a drama show. He is the funny side of the show, the jokester of the show, and he makes it a family environment. He brings everybody together through the comedy and the funniness, and that's what makes it like a family environment in a show that makes it feel like home in essence. I don't know if I'm right on that one, if I said that right, but that's what Hugo is to the show. He's like a brother to everybody, and he's just in essence like Sawyer and like Jack, a heart of the show like Kate is. Everybody got a little piece of the show that they a heart of the show and make it feel like you at home with the show. And Hugo is that in a sense of psychology. He has the ability to see dead people in the show, and so they get really mysterious with fucking his mind and what his abilities are and shit like that. So you guys gotta watch Lost on Netflix if you ever get a chance. Just remember that in the beginning, if you ever feel creeped out by the scary monster looking thing or the fucking black smoke looking monster shit that they're afraid of, it's just a white guy. And it ends up being John at the fucking end. But it's not really John, it's like a fucking it's the fucking white guy who had been already on the fucking island for plenty fucking years and was trapped on the fucking island with his brother and their mom and shit. And that guy, they end up killing that guy. He falls off a fucking cliff or some shit. And then yeah, I think Jack dies or some random ass shit, and then they all resurrect or fucking go to heaven or some random ass shit, and that's the fucking end of the fucking thing. Or they all resurrect or reincarnate or whatever the fuck you want to call it, resurrect or wake up from a dream or some random ass shit on the fucking plane again, or they all go back to the fucking States or some random ass shit. I don't know how the fuck to call it, but I am trying to stop cussing. I am thankful that this guy mentioned that as a reminder. It's like God telling me I'm just so used to it, and I'm kind of growing through it with me and my mom. If you could pray about it, we've been arguing and shit, or I'm just here chilling, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm chilling, but I do wanna kind of keep that in mind, to stop cussing, be more aware of that shit. That's just part of who I am. I don't know. Maybe in time I'll stop and I'll be more conscious of me saying the S word. Like, don't say that shit. See what I'm saying? It's just part of me. I'm trying to, I'll work on it though. But yeah, they all end up at a church in essence, ready to celebrate eternity together or something. And all you gotta think about is like some lives was lost, but they all get saved from the island. There was some time travel involved, some interesting, mysterious like adventures. A baby was born. Yeah, there was the white lady who had the baby. Hallelujah. Amen. And so there's like 6 of them or 7 of them that go back to the States. They were saved because they couldn't take everybody or whatever the fuck. And then they go back because they realized that they need to go back to, like, for some reason. So they go back to the island, and then I don't know, they make it look like Jack dies or something, or Jack realizes, he's like, wait, he's like, he died. Jack realizes he died, and then he wakes up on the plane again or some random ass shit, and then he's like, wait, he did die. Jack's saying to himself he died, and then he wakes up with his dad or something, ready to go celebrate with everybody who was on the plane and everybody who was at the fucking lost place, or with everybody who was at the island, and they're all just here at this church, just ready to celebrate forever with each other at like a church or something of that nature. And look, there's Sawyer, there's the white lady, the sister, there's the guy who plays guitar, there's Kate. But yeah, it's interesting because they find Desmond. That's a really important part that I want you guys to remember. They find Desmond. Desmond had already been on the island. He discovers the thing, and they have to type in the numbers. That's a really important part, bro. The numbers that they have to keep typing. Desmond finds the island first. He has to keep typing in the numbers into the system. That's like the main part of the show. The fact that they have to keep typing in the numbers every hour so the island doesn't blow up or some shit. And then once they keep typing in the numbers, they keep the island running and it doesn't blow up. And then so that's what Desmond is doing. And then once they find they keep exploring the fucking island. They find some like doors or fucking entryways that go underground. Once they find those entryways, they find a few of those entryways all over the island, and then they go into this one particular entryway, and that's the entryway that they have to type in the numbers or else the fucking island will blow up or some shit. So now Jack or John has found this entryway into the underground like temple or underground cave. It's a really advanced like place. They have guns there, they have food there, they have like the stuff they need to survive, and it's a nice place. But it had been there for years, and so once they get there, Jack and John, they start being the ones that are typing in the numbers instead of Desmond. And I don't know, Desmond starts going through some stuff in his mind. He starts time traveling. He starts going through some psychological shit in his mind that he starts like time traveling, but like in his mind, or like he starts traveling in time in his mind. Like he'll appear in the past and time travel. And then there's this time traveler guy, this white guy that he meets, that he communicates to the past with and sends messages to himself or to a past version of him or a future version of him, and then meets the younger version of him in the past and then sends messages to that person of him, has to go find him at the college that he works at and says like, hey, I'm from the future that I met you when you were older, when you was older. Here's a message, here's proof from the older you that I met you in the future. This is a message that your future you has told me to send you. Here is the message. He's like, how do you have this message? And this is a scientist that he's telling him to prove that this is a message from his older self to the younger self. So then Desmond sent, and it's pretty much a crazy show like that. So once they do that, they meet this crazy lady. And yeah, bro, it's weird, bro. Just want to encourage y'all that God is with you in the midst of everything and anything, and we have worship, and we have prayer, and we have verses, and we have the word of God is stronger than any two-edged sword, and we have prayer. And yeah, bro, I don't know what the fuck you gotta do, but that's why we fucking cuss, because we cuss. I don't know why the fuck we cuss, but we just give God the glory, and we just continue praying. And I just love reading, bro. I just been learning and shit. And anyway, it's an interesting ass show. I've been rocking with it. I fuck with the vibe of just chilling on a fucking island on an adventure. Aside from like the weird like black smoky monster that they don't realize is just this fucking white guy who turns into John at the end, who fucking dies off a cliff and shit. They fucking conquer, and then they fucking finally meet Ben and shit. Ben bitch ass who kills John and shit. I forget what the fuck happens with Benton, bro. But Ben is a really big important part of this show. I forget what Ben is to this show, if he's the bad guy or whatever the fuck Ben is to this show, but they end up being kind of cool with Ben. Um, Ben finds them a new home, takes them in to like kind of have them be part of a new home and shit, and then but yeah, Ben is like the future of this show. He's like the future leader or the future enemy. But yeah, that's where this show leads to, is Ben. He's the future leader or the future enemy that takes them captive, or at least he fucking takes fucking Kate and Sawyer captive, and they fucking escape. And then fucking Kate and those 6 or 7, they finally escape and go to the States, but then they want to go back to save everybody else or save the island. Moral of the story is they all escape the island and end up at a church together, ready to just worship God for always and forever and for eternity, and just live an abundant life with each other, just family and friends, just having a good time, having food and water and worship and music, and yeah, glory to God. And that's pretty much how the show ends. It looks as if they're at a church together, just all together, happy, finally, just at the end of the show. And yeah, bro, it's a good show. You guys just gotta watch it. So that's my description of the show. If I would describe it again in like 30 seconds, I would just say they landed on an island. They survived. They had food and water. They fellowshipped and they swam. They had, they had fun on the island with each other. They made the most of their time. They got saved from the island. They decided that they wanted to go back for the others. So the 7 that did get rescued, they went back for the others. They saved the rest of the people. And then they all went and celebrated at church together. And glory to God. Anyway, I'm about to leave this. I'm about to watch this again to kind of understand it better. And then maybe I'll do another message about Lost and kind of see what God would speak to me about this show and what I could share, like see what else I could depict or uncover, and see what mysteries lie in the mind of MemoRayjr in MemoRayjr County. Lost. All right, y'all. I will talk to you again. I hope you enjoy this message. This is MemoRayjr, Raymond Memo Rivera Jr. This is me talking about Lost and what I remember. This is my 3rd time watching the show, and me talking about the 2nd time that I watched it last year in 2024. In September, that is. So I just want you to have a good day. And yeah, I will talk to you soon. What's up, bro? Yeah, thanks for showing love, bro. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for listening. I'm about to log out. I'm about to just go listen to music. I'll probably just maybe hop on Live Me or start up a new YouTube, go listen to some music and vape and shit. If you guys want to vibe with me, I'll go to my Alexa in my room and just put some music. We'll start like a little Hurricane Wisdom party, or just like a fucking P&B Rock, Lil Mosey party, or Chris Brown, Drake, Lil Wayne. Maybe not Lil Wayne. Or yeah, maybe Lil Wayne. The Drought is Over 3 party. Hey, I know y'all trying to rock to some Wheezy, bro. A Bow Wow party, whatever the fuck we gotta do, get it juking. Have fun, get it cracking, get it, just have some fun. Anyway, a Wiz Khalifa party, bro. It's whatever. So yeah, listen to some Wiz Khalifa, bro. Anyway, I love y'all, bro. Thanks for fucking with me, messing with my music, listening to my music, fucking with my music. God bless. Have a good day. All right. Deuces. Peace. Love you. Bye.